Yo, Northwest Chassis Works. All right, let's go this time, guys. I'm going to wait till Mark sends me the invite. That way we play it safe. Going on. No sound on my end. All right.
Well, we're getting somewhere.
What's up?
I don't understand this at all.
You can't see me, huh?
No.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Well, let's just wing it, guys. If you could see me and Mark, let us know. I think this we might be closing it down on Instagram soon. I don't know. But if you guys can see us on your side, we're good. I'm just going to have to make a ghost account, guys, and then use that tablet that Painja so generously donated, so that way I can make sure our camera angles are all in point, guys. I'm pretty sure everybody viewing us, Mark, will be able to see us. So if you're okay with just chilling out screen.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody's saying they can see both, so
Okay.
that's fine.
Well,
Let's go.
the team is in, guys. Welcome back. This is Micro Mondays. We did have some difficulties the first attempt tonight, but we are good to go. So, with that being said, how's everybody tonight? It's RC Steve 710 and Dirt McGirt coming at you guys. Want to say what's up to Mark. How was your weekend, bro?
Good, man. How about you?
Ooh, it was pretty good, man. Couldn't complain. Got to enjoy some reggae in Long Beach.
Yeah, that looked
So,
like a nice show. That was a good
yeah, I got
lineup.
to do some good jams with the homies and the lady. So, can't beat that. Good outing for the weekend. And then actually think I was working on a little bit of stuff. Came home to some goodies. So that's
All
always
right.
nice.
Some scale mail.
A little bit of scale mail.
Yep.
We can jump right into the
My Flub box went on a little adventure of its own. I was supposed to get it Wednesday, and
yeah.
it finally showed up Saturday. Everything was good, though, so
I
I can
remember you
relate
were
to the
telling
scale
us
mail.
about that.
Yeah, that
That's
was pretty wild.
crazy.
Somehow it was
Speaking
in
of the
3
Flub,
states in 12 hours that are more than 12 hours apart.
oh man, must have been a wild ride for that. I did go
Yeah.
on Friday, so I did catch Stick Figure and all those bands. It was pretty sick. Shout
Marley
out, man.
Brothers.
Yeah, it was pretty
You see
fun,
Barrington,
man.
or is that?
Yeah, Barrington was there. We caught a
Yeah.
little bit of him. It's
Hell
kind of
yeah.
like one of those events where you have to kind of move around. But yeah, it was definitely sick. So definitely, Mark. Let's catch up. Let's catch up a little bit because we have
Do you
a
think?
packed show. We got actually from our last week's Micro Mondays in hands. We have some Mofo RC X15 V2 axles, Mark, in my hands.
Right.
I did pick up the nylon versions, and too bad you can't see them,
I
bro. But
did see them while you were live the first time.
damn, these
Now
are
refresh
actually,
refresh my memory. Or how wide are those?
so these ones are going to be described or descripted as 7.5 millimeters
That's right.
on both sides. So basically, guys, like a half a millimeter shorter than Super 8 axles. You can see I actually have both Super 8 axles, guys, and the Mofo axles. Right here, I have actually one of the early prototype versions of the billet axles that came in the black. So definitely hanging on to those. You can see a little bit of the width, guys, the width difference versus so an overall millimeter. It almost looks like it's more than a millimeter to me, but you can see coming out where the difference is going to be on where the stubs sit, guys, and the little wheel nuts. So they kind of sit pretty much half a millimeter apart, looks like. What's interesting to me, Mark, is that you can't see it, but imagine the hex, the wheel hex on these. It has the regular 7 mil hex, but it extends out to like these. Well, actually, sorry, it doesn't extend out. These are actually just the wheel nuts. So my bad, guys. Totally tripping on that. But these are cool little brass wheel nuts. But for clearances, guys, you could still get these axles to tuck in pretty nicely with your whatever wheels that you plan on going with. I know a lot of guys, they like to shorten them up a little bit. So for the clearance on the back, it's good to go. But the main area is in the front, guys. So if you'll notice, they're like the 4M hybrids with the C-hub and the knuckles basically being some Traxxas style, ends. And Mark, even down to the axle shafts, they're basically the 4M style axle shaft. So it looks like the worm gear inside must be what's a little bit different. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Maybe he just made the axle shafts fit the worm gears. I haven't opened them yet. But check this out.
They must taper if he's using SCX worm gears.
Yeah. What size is for the link? So if you guys did see here, I already was working on, making some steering links for these things. These actually use the TRX4M style rod ends. So that's going to be the M 2.5 size screws. And, if you are interested, I'm going to probably provide them with the TRX4M size pivot ball on the end. So I recommend that you guys pick up, just had it in my hand, the NSDRC right here, the micro horn for the TRX4M, and just put that on your servo. So that way you have not only beefy, strong screws on the steering links, but you also have it on the servo horn also. So there's something for you. Yeah, right. But the only thing, Mark,
what you got?
certain wheels, if you can imagine, like I have a HardPark wheel. It can get very close to the. It can get very close to the knuckle and the C-hub. So it clears with megalithics right here. Doesn't rub on anything. So that's pretty good tuck. But I think anything wider than a megalithic, guys, which is probably like in the 24s and up on width, you're probably going to encounter some rubbage on the like knuckle or something like that. So something.
Yeah, I had that problem with my TRX trying to tuck it in there.
And then a lot of guys are curious about the steering. You're going to get that TRX 4M style steering angle. So it's going to be beefy, guys, on if you guys are just been breaking universal shafts even on the SCX24 and you still need that width. This is definitely a pretty cool little option to check out because now, like, I like the nylon version because that will give you more tunability to adjust your weight bias because the TRX 4M parts are known to have like some heavy brass options for the C-hubs and the knuckles. So those will pretty much fit, guys. So you can just upgrade your ends to TRX 4M aftermarket parts. And I think it's like $100 for the nylons and like 130 or something for the billet version. Any questions you guys see or Mark that you saw in the chat real quick? Do you want to?
It's going off. It's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah, I know. Let's take a look real quick. Oh yes, so they did
Just have
switch back.
fun. If you're getting rid of those, let me know.
I'm considering them, guys. I mean, I have a lot of axles, but they did switch back right here on the suspension mounts to the 1.4 size, guys. So if you guys are grabbing links, and especially like aftermarket or custom links, you're good to go. They don't need to mix. You don't need to mix match the rod ends to make it work. It's all just going to be back to the standard 1.4 size. So pretty cool updates to that. And let's see. It's also included, guys. Sorry about that. With a rear link riser built in. So, Mark, what I kind of like about it is that it actually has a rear link adjustment a little bit further back, more sitting on top of the center of the axle, which is pretty cool because usually for other link risers, I just see them keep pushing them away, which kind of like makes the angles pretty crazy, especially if you have some stock length links. A lot of the times the aftermarket ones tend to want to push your axle more higher up at an angle. So having that little more adjustability is pretty nice.
Okay.
And I think you should check them out, Mark. I think that would be pretty cool. The servo mount comes with them, guys. So I haven't checked it out, but I think it's
Those
one of
are
those
awesome.
best servo mounts,
Yeah, those
stuff
are
like
rad.
that. Let's see. So if you have one of those, that's pretty much what they look for. They
Yeah.
are for the SCX24, George G. Green. So pretty cool option. And then, all right. Speaking of axles, Mark, if you guys just love those Super 8s, can't get enough of them. Super 8s from Little Guy Racing Parts, they are dropping tomorrow. Finally, guys, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting patiently to pick those up. So 10 a.m., mark your calendars. They will be
10 a.m. Pacific.
available. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Usually they drop stuff at 10. If they are dropping it at a certain time, let me know. But Little Guy Racing Parts, they've been more than you know, supportive of the micro community to keep everybody updated as to when the availability will come. So, there's sometimes, Mark, there's some delays with the shipping, especially with, there's like holidays going on and you never know. Weather's been crazy. So at
Right.
least they do the best they can to kind of announce, it's coming. So stay patient,
So you
guys. Okay, so
guys are saying 5 p.m.
yeah,
Pacific?
I'm totally wrong, guys. So I'm sorry. But thank you, guys. It is 5 p.m. actually.
So quitting time.
Yeah, right after work over here on the West Coast. So definitely, that's pretty fair for everybody. Just stay up before you go to bed on the East Coast, and right after you get off work, go pick them up over here on the West Coast. So shout out to Little Guy. Mark,
And
you got
if
any?
you're in Guam, that's tomorrow.
Oh, he's getting a head
No, it's
start.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday for Gino.
Right? Anything you want to announce, Mark?
Dude, ran the black labels from speaking of little guy stuff.
Yeah.
Those things absolutely crushed it. That's their best tire for rock crawling by far.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like to hear that.
I don't even have the Flub specific inserts in them. There are some, I think they're V51s from the old versions, I want to say.
All right,
So
cool.
close, but not quite. So I can't wait till the actual ones show up. But yeah, and they're looking good. I know you can't see it, but when you watch a replay, looking good on the
Yeah,
old
that,
SR5, man. They look good.
dude, I think I found the tires I want for the that J-Series and then the SR. Gotta love the swampers on mine. That's definitely what I'm gonna throw on them.
Which
But man,
one?
on the SR series,
Swamp. Wait, which
uh,
one? Swamper.
the Proline Swampers,
Oh, okay, CSLs.
Super Swampers, yeah,
Okay.
TSLs, so something like that. I don't know,
I
but
have those on my other the V1 version of the SR5.
Gotcha.
Those tires are
Speaking of Flub, we'll definitely be bringing them on, guys. But if you didn't see on Friday, the new J-Series Flub body was just announced. So, guys, we'll be taking a look at these in about 10 minutes or so from a few special guests. These are like a scale and comp version, guys. Not only is it multiple grille options, multiple door options, multiple top options. This thing is not play around, guys. You guys got to see one in person or at least on camera to check these out to really appreciate it. And these are for the wheelbase from stock all the way up to say like 144 max, to look proportionate at least. So keep an eye out if you guys are preferring like a longer wheelbase. The 155 or XL version, possibly for the TRX 4M, is coming soon. So hopping over to, if you guys need like a new project or a new canvas for that upcoming 155 model, Mark, the new SCX24 Gladiator V2 was announced.
right.
Came in those Pro Line, not of those Pro, came in those three new colors, that like key lime, that white, and that black color. And pretty much the same thing as you guys been seeing. They're just kind of all getting the same, lineup as before. So they're gonna get that Spectrum 2-in-1 ESC and receiver, and the new updated big bore plastic shocks, similar
Yep.
to like upgraded Pro Line big bores. So pretty good bang for the buck. The only thing I also was kind of a little bummed out is they had, their Power Wagon come out with the Pro Line tires, but they still haven't updated like those new JLs or the Gladiators with the new tires.
Right.
So
Keep it on the same umbrella.
yeah,
Like
I guess
that.
so.
That was a good call on that Power Wagon for them. Then you don't have to update your tire or upgrade your tire.
True. And I guess it is
I'd
like
love to see
a
that
hard
thing.
body model.
Oh man, that thing with the either TSLs or the Mickeys or even the Treps would be money.
Right? So if you guys need that new canvas, go pick up a new Gladiator. Get ready for those XL builds, guys. There's a lot of bodies and stuff coming soon, probably. Let's hop over to Northwest Chassis Works. We got maybe like a couple more minutes until I want to bring on a couple homies.
The bug build off is ongoing until we say it's not. Don't forget, it's not paint. It's the whole entire build will be judged. Your whole complete package will be judged, not just your paint.
Yeah, right.
Keep that in mind. And we did say oil shocks. They're like plastic big boards from Proline. So I've heard those were good too.
Yeah.
Maybe even better.
For sure. Mark, Athos Army, right? Going
fucking
strong.
Oh God. Kidding me?
Seen a lot of them popping up. Yeah. And guys, there's actually
Just
a
have
few
fun.
new products.
New
products available for the Athos lineup, guys. Specifically, we're talking skids. So if you guys are in the market and you possibly already have one of the new transmissions from HardPark, either the DW1.5 or the DWS transmission, basically your Athos can be now easily adaptable to fit that transmission with the new skid plates now available. So depending on which transmission that you guys have from them, go ahead and on over to the site, go pick one up. They are different, guys, so it is important to pick the one that you have. And so you'll be basically getting that super low motor placement right down here, which is a nice area for even more LCG. Fits those small outrunner motors like the LGRB Creeps and Fury Tech Micro Komodos, and just a cool another option, guys, to take the Athos lineup to the next level if you guys want to choose that. And they also have a huge stock of RS 100s right now, so you guys go check that out. You guys can pretty much start picking up almost everything you need, depending on what setup you need. So check out Northwest Chassis Works, guys. And if you guys didn't missed out on that sale last weekend, stay tuned, because don't worry, there's probably some sales coming soon, maybe down the road, who knows. But I think there's only a few chassis left. Not sure when the next restock is, because he also announced there might be a little bit of a delay. But guys, he did say maybe they're working on some improvements. So just stay tuned and maybe pick one up while you're at it. But guys, who has one of those HardPark chassis or transmissions? DWS, yeah, right. Looking to do the winch on the bully? That's always a good setup. Bought two of those skids. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's really cool. Also, KAH Harrison, boy Kyle, they do Northwest Chassis Works definitely pays attention to all the feedback that they're receiving from the RC community. A lot of guys want something that's just easier. Maybe guys get nervous and they don't feel comfortable drilling holes in the chassis. Myself included. So, taking some time to listen to feedback, that's what matters the most. And shout out again, Northwest Chassis, for giving the homies what they want.
Right.
I think it's gonna set you at like that 8-degree angle still, so plenty of clearance for the back. All right, Mark. Let's see. We're running late. It's time to hop on the homies.
Yeah, there's topics we can talk about, but we have next week. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. First, if you guys can send me those requests, maybe I kind of want to keep it safe. If you guys are listening, the Flub J-Series guys, if you could send me a request to get to join, that'll probably make it a little easier on me. If not, I'll give you guys like a minute, and I'll probably just invite you guys right now. Any other last topics you want to shoot through, Mark, while we're waiting? No,
well, let's see.
Yeah,
I'd stick around and watch the whole show, because you never know. And also, VTech, his website is live, and after this show, there will be ESCs available to buy again. Live after Micro Mondays.
Big news right there, guys. A lot of you guys have been wanting an ESC. Yes, thank you. They are coming in limited quantities for right now. So those guys who really want one, now's your chance. They will go live right after the show. So this gives you guys some time to just enjoy the show. But check out the website, vtechelectronics.com. Maybe, pull it up in advance. Wink, wink. You never know when he's going to hit that live button right after the show. So, lastly, Mark,
Right.
you want to talk about those new Endura tires? Thank you, guys.
I have no information about those, Steve. I'm not going to lie. Those are way too big for me. I will never buy those.
We'll check it out.
On that one. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Look what we got here.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, looking
What
good.
is happening, John?
Just hanging out. You were just talking about that HardPark transmission, and I got one right here in my Athos.
There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Not wasting any time, huh?
Yep. Comp winner this last
Steve,
weekend. So
you can see him, Steve?
Yes, I can see him. Can you see
Okay,
him?
cool. Yeah, I can see him too. Awesome.
Okay, how about if you guys, how about you, John? How's our camera angles looking like?
yeah, I can see all three videos and they look fine.
Nice.
Okay,
There's
perfect.
there's the
Well, guys,
first.
yes, welcome, everybody. We have Agent 311 RC here on Micro Mondays with us. He is one of the Flub team drivers that was lucky enough to strike an idea to Mr. Flub regarding, Jeeps, as Jeeps are pretty much his one-to-one gig. So all the way from stemming from that little LGRP ripper in the background, you know, you can tell what kind of Jeep guy he is, but
Right?
actually, I think this is everything you've asked for and more. We got right here the comp version. You mind telling us which options you went with?
So I've got just the standard one, so it doesn't have the trim down fenders for the comp version.
Okay.
But I went with the roll cage top and the half doors because I really like that look.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not a big angry eye guy, but there's multiple options if you like angry eyes. And then since I'm a big Jeeper, I went with the Golden Eagle design and
Love it.
got my flub rings. This is actually also on an Athos chassis, running a mini Komodo, and the receiver from Steve. But it's been an awesome build. This actually won our hard body class over the weekend too. So
That's crazy.
Love it, dude.
That's pretty
That's a
cool.
killer build. Not only did you build that in like a night, but the quality of parts is insane. And the paint job, come on now.
yeah, well, most of you who have had a flood body know that they come pretty smooth.
Right?
This black is the printed quality. So this is the only thing I painted was the gold. I just left this raw
Oh,
because I
okay.
didn't have time. So other than the scrapes from the comp, like that black is how the bodies come printed. They come pretty decent, you know.
That's
Oh, okay.
sick. And
So I got the little
What was the
interior,
Eagle
and
from?
so there's a classic Jeep CJ uh, trim, I guess you could say. That's a
Yeah,
Golden
but
Eagle
where did you
package.
get it from?
So I messaged a bunch of people and got someone to print me one like
Oh,
a day
okay.
before I knew it was coming in the mail.
Heck yeah.
So
Super cool, John.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
turned out pretty good.
very cool,
Yeah, those
cool
were the
touches for
AMC
sure.
days too, right, John?
Yeah, that was part of the AMC days. So
Hmm.
It looks like you're rocking the large megalithics.
yeah, these are the large ones on some Super 8s, with some flubber stuffers in them, obviously. So they did really well. I think they have a little bit of an advantage over the Ruptures because they're narrow. So like both tires are awesome, but for me, these ones, the megalithics seem to do really well.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think the narrower tires help, kind of hook a little bit better, while, sometimes the wider tires may give you a little bit more contact patch. But I don't know. I think the narrower tires will help you squeeze through a little bit and hook on certain obstacles.
Yeah. Yep, it was the first time I'd ran those tires and worked out pretty good. So great chassis. I got Steve's links on here, but the body just tops it all off, and it did awesome on the rocks. So
Nice. And then, so this one has the standard eye grill. Looks like they also come in like an angry eye grill version, guys. And then they also come in like a full top too. So we have a few other guys that we're going to bring on to check it out.
Yep, they come with the tube doors. They come with a taller full door, and then a full top. And then there's some other stuff he's working on that I think maybe we'll see tonight. So more options. It's pretty. The whole plan is to have it modular, which is really cool because there's so many options. You can build these however you want, and that's what we're all here for, right? To build them our own way.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Love the custom touches, man. That's so cool.
Yeah. I think one of the coolest little features is those shifters right there. They're working shifters, guys. So we definitely want to see more scale-oriented setups, and especially if you're going to have a roll cage, man, you got to have a proper interior that, looks like it clears everything perfectly, too, even with whatever setup that you pick.
I've got it's messy, but because I built it in a day. But mini Komodo,
you're good
with that silver transmission that we like. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Oh, from Keenan.
From the PN, the PN Racing transmission. So, and then it's just got a Fury Tech in this one because the VTEC's in the comp rig. So,
grab yourself another VTEC after the show.
Yeah, I need to. I just was talking to him about it. So
nice. We like to make people spend money.
Yeah, I like these black labels too. They did pretty well on my Flub 710.
They look good on that too.
They did pretty well. So
I'm pretty hyped on mine. I ran mine today finally, and wow, I was impressed.
Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked on this. I know the other guys built some really good looking rigs. I think some of them are better than mine. So can't wait for everyone to see those ones too.
Yeah, we'll definitely check them out right now. Again, Agent 311, that's pretty badass truck for especially how quick you got it built up.
I love it.
So, brother, we do appreciate you, sparking that idea for Flub and making it possible, and came out pretty sick. So we definitely had to bring you on first to kind of show everybody what you were working with.
You fooled me with the paint, not paint.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I wanted it to be white, like the Dukes of Hazzard one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, but I didn't have time, so we just went with raw black.
Dude, but you can still go. You can get it done. Love it, man. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
You, brother.
See ya.
I'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. That's cool. We're going to get another homie on right now.
I didn't think he was old enough to know the Duke of Hazzard, but then I forgot there was movies made.
Next up, guys, we got our good pal Blake in the house. Yeah. What is happening, homie?
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Not much. We got Blake here. Get
didn't you guys run those together?
Blakerson Airplane. Is that correct?
That's correct, man.
Guys, Blakerson Airplane on here on IG. Give him a follow. Another Flub driver. He's also rocking the J-Series with the scale version, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got the full top, and it's looking badass.
It looks like a completely different animal. That's crazy. I love it. And hey, by the way, I've been able to tell you in 1-to-1, man. Congrats.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm glad. Got that worked out finally.
Yeah. This has been a good build. Like it was a lot of fun. There's a little bit of inspiration from Agent 301 there, or 311. Sorry. He was one of the first LJs I actually ran into, and so I kind of and I got the red copies, and I kind of wanted to kind of go along that way. I'm a pilot.
Right.
No, I'm not a pilot. I'm just a lame-o. No, yeah, I'm from out of Utah, same area as John. I came out of the same Jeep club as him. We both got into RCs and stuff like that. I built mine little bit differently. It's just on a HardPark chassis.
Okay.
Pretty similar setup. I'm still working on the wiring and everything like that, but got this. I actually had got this a little bit later than everyone else because the mailman decided he wanted to kind of take a peek at this, which was I don't blame him for. Pretty
That's
simple.
funny.
Like mine came in red. I actually painted mine. The red is actually not too bad to like just go raw, but I wanted a little bit more of a distressed look, and I figured with the red carbon, it had a little bit of a darker. It doesn't really show up on camera, but you can see like there's like a darker like black grain to it, and I felt like it might be a little too dark once I started kind of giving that little like distressed look there. So
I love it, bro.
Right?
oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
And
like
what chassis do you have it sitting on?
This is an older HardPark V1 when they did that red carbon run.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
the
it now.
red carbon weave. I got real pumped about that and ordered that. So and I've got like just some oil filled shocks. I found those are to be like kind of the bread and butter for doing hard body chassis and making them not fly all over the place. You know, make them more predictable while you're driving. And just
And do I see Proline Treps? Is that what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm just kind
Okay.
of I'm still deciding on wheels here. So it's sitting on we're Proline Trepidors with Little Guy Racing billet Super 8 axles. That kind of enables you to get a little bit more of that like 1 ton look and fit these tires in there because it would be I don't know if this is really coming through too
Yeah.
well. You're kind of close to you're just barely making it there. So, but it does give you that option of having like a slightly bigger tire and kind of giving you that little rowdier look that I kind of like there.
No, it looks solid. And it looks low too that way. So
Yeah,
John had Super 8s too, right?
yeah,
yeah.
he did.
Okay. So both of you guys are in the same
Seems
kind of
like that's a
ballpark.
good width, good setup. It's looking mean. It's looking scale. It fits the big tires. I don't know. Win-win.
Yeah,
I
really.
might actually have a use for mine finally.
Yeah, Flub did a real good job on the scale of everything. Like, I mean, for being a two-door J-Series or Jeep, it's got like it just comes out just about right, you know? Like sometimes
Mm-hmm.
the other ones you run into, it just feels a little bit too narrow and then these things stick out real far and it looks kind of funny, but it really doesn't on this body and he did a fantastic job of it, you know, being able to customize and pick like half doors and I won't judge you if you pick anything other than half doors, but I think that's the right choice, you know.
That
uh,
looks sick.
oh, so this is actually a 144 wheelbase. So this is deadbolt rear with C10 fronts. So it is kind of giving you that like pushed forward look that like a little few Jeeps do. So yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to get mine.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see everybody's builds. Like I'm pumped. Like I've been kind of bugging Flub on and off for cool Jeeps for a little while now as well. You know, and with the
Right?
M710 and this one now, he's got a pretty awesome lineup.
Yeah, definitely. And for one of the first J series, like we said, you guys kind of had a few days, maybe not too long to get them set up, but they look great, man. So appreciate you coming on and sharing the viewers what you were working with for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Dude,
Of course.
always
Man.
welcome, man. Always welcome.
Yes,
Super
and
cool.
we'll
I like
catch you
that.
on, hope to catch you next one. We're going to check out another Flub team driver build. And then you guys, like we said, there might be something going down towards the end, so stay tuned. But Blake, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hey, Leg.
Anytime.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Dude, both these are proper, huh?
Yes.
Totally different, and yet the same base. It's so cool.
All right. Let's see. Trying to help my boy Blakey. There we go. Let's see. We got
About to get rowdy in
we're
it.
looking for my boy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can you send me that invite, my friend, Mr. Frankie?
Agent 311. Well said, man. I was like, we gotta have John on because he was just nagging. I don't want to say nagging. That doesn't sound nice. Constantly in the ear. Let's have a J build. Let's have a J build. Let's have a J build.
Yeah, right.
He pushed hard and got 2 of them. Love it.
And check this out, guys. It wouldn't be a true J-Series build if we didn't have J-Teams get a hold of one. So let's see what J-Teams, a.k.a. Mr. Frankie Flubs, has got for us tonight. And we'll save the best for last too. Oh, looks like my boy is on camera, but unfortunately I cannot see him. How about you, Mark?
I got him.
That is
Yeah.
more than enough.
What's up,
My
guys?
boy
Yo.
Frankie. Yes. What's up, brother? We can hear you loud and clear. Welcome back to Micro Mondays. Looks like everybody can see you, so that is great news, guys. My boy Frankie, how have you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. How have you guys been?
Can't complain. It's another Micro Mondays, and we're checking out all these sweet new J-Series builds. And looks like you got a hold of this body too over the weekend or over the past
Yup.
week.
All right. So everybody's had the
This is
scale then so far.
Yeah, this is a scale series. Well, because at the time the comp one wasn't available.
Oh, okay.
He just dropped that. The Wizard's been very busy.
The
So that's
Wizard
why
That's what he does, man.
That's why we all got the scale version.
Okay.
I changed it to the regular grill, but like everybody was saying, they do offer the Angry Grill. I had that originally in there for debut because I knew nobody else was going to use it. So I just wanted to show the different options. I did go with the same cut half doors, the comp style, but like they were saying, he does offer the full, so you can see the difference. That's just straight across, and that's notched down. More of like your comp series, I guess you would consider it.
And let me be the first to say no.
Yeah, they got added in just the other day.
Be right back.
They were the only drivers I had on deck. That's the tube doors that would go in. I painted these black too. I just put some black paint on them, and that was it. And I
nice.
think that was great.
Any truck wants to know if you can run it with no doors.
You can run it with no doors. The only thing is, up to here, there's a body line because it has to hide everything, right? Basically, up to underneath where the interior sits. So you'd either have to paint that black, or it's going to be the color of the body.
Right.
Well, if you get a black print, okay. That's the only thing. And there's no way that you can change that because of where everything is. That's where your transmission and all that stuff is. So
sliders, all that.
Yup.
I
did the.
Did you paint the body, Jay?
Yeah, I did.
Or is that a print color? Okay.
Nope. That was the print color was black, and I painted this Tamiya maroon, and then did a matte finish over it.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, shoot me that paint code because that's the perfect color I've been looking for something I'm working on.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
I put the slime balls. Yeah, no problem, bro. Slime ball sticker on the back. Just, Flub. I'm running.
You're
Trail.
Are you running portals?
I am.
Okay, that's different from the other two.
Yeah. Well, this build, some of you will remember it.
I think I do.
It was the old Impala build with the.
Yeah.
This thing went out to Cali. I wanted to use this for my Class 1 flat skid because it's a flat skid chassis.
Okay.
It's the old school flat skid Mias Racing Power Hobby carbon fiber LCG chassis.
Wow.
And then, like I said, I made the bikini top as well for it. Threw that on. I made the dash. I used two-way tape, so you could take it out of here, and if you wanted to stick it in the hard top, you could.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
And then it's
That
not
totally
fitting
changes
on.
the look too. I love it. Wow.
Yeah, it totally changed the look of it.
Wow.
I didn't have that stuck on there, but
I was gonna say, yeah, your jack's in the way, but you're good.
yeah. Yeah, so exactly. Totally changes the look of it.
Damn.
And it's real simple and easy.
Okay.
It's just 6 screws. 2 screws here in the front and then 4 screws here. Same thing with your cage. The 4 screws in the back and the 2 screws up there.
Nice.
From underneath. And you can get to them easy access with it on the front, the chassis. So that was the cool thing about it too, that I could access all of it. I didn't have to take the body off of the chassis. So I like that option. And then the window.
What was the inspiration for your build?
All right.
The
inspiration for this build, I want to do a mini me replica of the 10 scale one I did, the Golden Eagle.
Right.
The brown one. But I want to do that within time. I didn't want to do it right away.
Okay.
So I guess this one I was inspired by. There's a newer version that's maroon and black, just like this, that I drive past every day. So
okay.
I had the maroon paint, and I was like, it's a good color combo.
Yeah.
So I painted it glossy. The gloss is really sharp and it looks great. But for me, for doing all the filming and stuff, I just don't like gloss because the windows you could see outside the back side of the phone as you film a reel, believe it or not. So that's why a lot of my builds now, I like to do a matte so you don't see that.
okay.
Fun little tip, the 18 TV show, the first series, the 18 van was gloss. That was the only series because if you watch the season 1, you'll see all the crew filming it as the van goes by. Every season after that is matte.
I think I've heard that before. That's funny.
Yeah. So it's on portals. It works pretty well. I want to change the shocks up and stuff because they're not the best. I'd like to get the hot racing ones or the Proline, another set of the Proline big bores.
Both good choices, man.
Get rid of the stock skid. Maybe put a OG flat skid or another brand, just a flat skid,
Okay.
a little better clearance. But yeah, I think it's pretty capable. Obviously, this is cool for scale look. Not so much the best for comping, but you throw that on it and you're good to go.
Right.
And then I even thought about just taking the dash. I'll show it right now. Let's see if I can get it out. Just two-way tape, taking the dash and just sticking the dash on here, down in here for that old school look, and doing that.
Oh shoot!
And then
maybe we should have them do a flop down
windshield.
window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a windshield
Yeah.
frame. I was gonna ask him if he could do that because this is what I wanted to do. And
That's
then
legit.
I wanted to comp it that way because then it's that much less overhead.
Yeah, you got to convince them to do that. That's super cool.
I was gonna
all
send
those options are way too sick.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good just like that with the shovel in the back, and then you put the jack. Man, that's money. It looks like you're ready to go out and go gold, searching for gold. Old school miner rig. I mean, maybe not Batman and Robin, but you never know.
Oh, that's funny.
But
I feel like you need at least like a tube roll bar just behind the driver's passenger.
A single. Originally
just a single.
That's
tube.
why I didn't do the remake of mine yet because originally I wanted to ask if you could do a single with a fastback, back, and then have just a windshield, so it would look like a traditional. Not gonna say it, but it would be we'll call it a traditional J-Series. There you go.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, and
You know what I mean?
you can get away with calling it an MB or a Willis
Yeah. A
if you
Phyllis.
want to
Call
go
it
that
a
route.
Phyllis. A Phyllis or Flubbus.
Yeah.
We'll think about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, you got options. You have so many options, and as time goes on, I'm sure the options are only gonna get bigger and better.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to show you that, guys. That appreciate it.
Sweet.
Now you
Before
just stick back
we
in there.
go, I
What's
hear
that?
you got a birthday comp coming up.
Oh yeah, this Sunday. This Sunday is it's my actual birthday. I did the math. I'm gonna be 42.
You did
So
the math.
so it makes sense to do a 24 comp. It's,
Oh,
42 back.
reverse birthday.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
Frankie Flub, I hear, is gonna have quite the attire. It's gonna be one not to miss. So I'll make sure people go live.
Yeah.
It'll be
Badass,
If you
man. We hope you
guys
have
want to
a
see
great weekend.
a wild ass get up, make sure you turn in to see Frankie.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
And if you
No, it's
guys
off
are
the
in the
charts.
Jersey area, swing on by Unreal RC, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys want to play tiny trucks through gates.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good time.
Yes,
It's always a good time.
brother. We
I
appreciate you as
guys.
always.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm gonna jump off. It's a great show as
Yo,
always.
yo.
And in later on,
Nice
guys.
work, man. Nice work. Good ideas too moving forward. Stuff to pass on to Chris.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, guys.
I didn't. Speaking of, I don't see Chris in here. Unless it's.
I think
there he is. Okay.
I think he's in
there
here
he
for sure.
There he is. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
So we're
Got
gonna bring on Mr. Flub himself right now, guys, and this will be your last feature, guys. So he's the one that actually has the comp cut version, and here he is right now.
Hey, what's up,
Go,
guys?
Yes, sir.
What is
I can
happening?
I can see Mark, but I can't see you. So
I know, bro. Tell
Seems
me
to be
about
the
it.
same.
well,
Yo.
we'll start off.
Chris.
Yeah,
Man,
just, keeping busy.
the team
Shout out a
did a real good
comment,
job,
guys, if
man.
you
With
want to be
those
seen.
builds.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, there's your windshield
There
and
you go.
your roll bar.
Already got it. Already
That
got
was-
it. That's awesome.
That was like one of the first things I did.
Ooh.
So, but we can always add that. But yeah, the comp version that you guys haven't seen. Maybe something else staring at you haven't seen yet either.
Square headlights.
Sheesh.
And you can see the fenders have been chopped down. Half doors, cage top. Something new, a little trim piece in the back we've been working on.
Nice.
And then the half top. Something else you guys haven't seen yet. Half top with the roll bars in the back. Trim piece.
Fuel cell.
And a fuel cell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And of course, mine is on stock axles.
Yeah, it looks a little more scale, if you will, not upgraded.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
It's like
one-ton axle.
Yep.
So this is cool. You can do it all kinds of different ways, dude. That's dope.
Yep. Full clearance, plenty of room for extra tire. That's almost rubbing there, but these I think are 56 or so. So you could probably get away with a 58, maybe a 60 with a little scale rub.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Tube doors are on there. Dash. Interior with the shifters in there.
Love it.
and mine's on an old school killer chassis with the old Surpass and the OG
Wow.
Lizard.
Oh my
So,
He does
God.
not have the time to build, guys. He's busy making them slime balls.
yep, this is the standard, the 142 RC Steve Links. So most of my bodies all get prototyped on this, and they also work with my stock chassis that I have as well. Stock chassis, the tires are in just a hair, about 5 millimeters. So still perfect clearance, good departure.
Good. That's great. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the
Yeah.
approach angle.
Yeah. Come on now.
So always scale
Are
performance. That's what we've been about for the last 5 years.
and
And then you got
easily
your,
easily class 1 legal for those guys who care about that.
yes. So you can see this is, I mean, you could get the tires a little bit narrower with some HardPark wheels, but that's where the body line is. And of course, it's the same width here as it is on the comp. So you're good either way.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's, I mean, it's modular. You can do whatever. And you just keep getting, every day you're adding something new.
Yep.
So cool.
Right.
Yep, there's tons of options. 155 is in the works. We'll see if we can't get that done and ready by the weekend for you guys.
Wow.
But yeah,
So there you guys
Oh, yeah.
go. And then the maybe option for TRX 4M, or you think that would probably
yep.
be like
The
a little bit down the
155
road?
will be for the one. Well, the plan is for the TRX and the SCX. It'll be for an upgraded TRX, something like the DB chassis or the JEC or the
Okay.
Mias,
You got oh my, and
something low. This is
very
something new we've been working on. Is the dash is part of the shock tower, but yeah, that J-Series. The plan is to have it fit both that and
okay.
your XL24, similar to the M710.
Perfect. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
So guys probably look
Okay.
great with like Super 8 axles or something on it. So definitely am stoked. I got my order in, guys. How about you? If you guys did get a J series, let us know in the comments. Which color or which setup did you guys get? The scale version, the comp version, half doors, tube doors, roll cage, full top. It's endless right now, guys. It's really like I see everybody in here saying all these different setups. So we did want to, I believe, maybe bless a long, like a last, end of the show kind
Yeah,
of guys who
absolutely.
stick for around, enjoy the whole show. And secretly, guys, just want to say I do have a list of about 62 guys in here. So appreciate everybody watching throughout the whole show, checking out the J Series builds. Flub RC wants to bless one lucky viewer with a J Series setup, guys. So if you were commenting or I caught you on my live list, you are in. If you happen to join a little bit later, I did close off the name checking like a little bit before this, so there's always next time, guys. But with that being said, Flub RC, what are we going to be blessing them with again? Is it just like a year choice of J
So
Series setup?
yeah, we got two J-Series that are done here. We have
Oh,
a
nice.
gray standard and we have a purple comp. These are bolted together. The interiors are shoe glued in. The dashes slide in and out like this, so it's super easy. I do tack them with shoe glue just to make sure they stay in there good. You can always pull them. But yeah, one of you guys, whoever wins, you'll get to pick either the purple chassis or the purple main body or the gray main body, and then your top, your choice of top, your choice of grill, and we'll get it coming
Love it.
to you.
That's so cool.
And
Oh, yeah.
honestly, I've heard a lot of guys say that, yo, this body's looking absolutely nuts of all the features that are packed in it. So, yo, man,
Yeah.
congrats on the body release. And it's looking like a lot of people's next build will see some sick-ass J-Series, their own custom setups, a whole lot of custom ways to set it up. And appreciate you, man, taking the time to really always up the next level of the Flub products. So keep them coming, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That being
Super
said, guys,
cool.
do not have the laptop tonight.
Oh, man.
So I got my
Oh,
wife's little phone right here. So
no. Dino's here. He likes topless.
there are some Flub drivers in here, but I did kind of exclude some other Flub drivers. So if you are a Flub driver and you did get picked in here, Chris will take care of you if something. But you guys already know the deal. But guys, with that being said, we shuffled it up. If you guys are hanging out with us, you're in here. So we're gonna just actually do a one click to spin. This isn't my phone, guys, so if you could just, uh, say that you're here, that's going to be the way that we are going to verify the winner. Hopefully you are following Flub RC on Instagram. If not, please do follow them on Facebook, Instagram. Check him out, guys. He's hooking it up. So here we go. Much love, Chris. Here we go, bros. He was going to take it tonight on the old raggedy phone. Looks like a Flub winner, so we might a Flub driver.
Oh.
I know, right? Yeah, so you were always a Micro Mondays homie, bro. So you're always a winner with us.
I
But
got
we weren't gonna.
you, bud.
Yeah, we got you, brother. So we're gonna remove you off the list. Just shuffle it again and spin it up again. So a lot of you guys watching, Flub drivers, you guys rock. Thank you for watching the Micro Mondays. But let's do this, guys. We got Real Jaunty RC. Will the
Congrats,
Real
bro.
Jaunty RC please stand up? We will give you a minute or so to say you're here. And definitely please follow Flub RC and check him out. Check out everything he's got. While we're at it, while we give you like 30 seconds to say if you're here.
Yep.
If you guys see he's here. So, got it. Appreciate you, brother. Check out these flub wells, guys. Don't forget about these flub wells. I want to show you real quick.
Yeah.
These are probably the most slept on product, in my opinion. But if you guys really care about your scale details, go pick up a set of the blank flub wells. You can grab the Gladiator. I think it's the Gladiator size that are the blank versions. But these actually fit nicely in almost all the flub bodies available. So with a little bit of trimming, you can hide those electronics nicely in the wells. So congratulations, the Real Jaunty RC, DM Flub RC, and he will take care of you of your prize. Chris, anything you want to say, man? That's freaking amazing that you're always coming through, hooking up a lucky Micro Mondays guy.
No, we appreciate you guys and all the help from the team. Big thanks to Jay, John, and Blake for getting that stuff done for us. They didn't have much time.
Three
Yeah.
completely cool different things that they did. So cool.
Yeah.
In such a short time, too.
Oh, they killed it. So
yeah.
There you go.
No, appreciate you guys. We're here for you. Any questions with the builds, you let me know. You do have to buy the main body, and then it's a build your own kit. So you get the main body. The main body does come with the half doors, and it does come with the standard grill. So if you want the angry grill or the square grill, those are live now. If you want a different door option. You have to buy that separately. And if you want a top, you need to buy that. There's a top section. You go in and pick one of 3. Pretty simple. Go through it, read the stuff. It's all there for you guys. So,
And add some
Yeah.
yeah, most
slime
of
balls
all.
while you're at it.
Yeah, yep.
Well, guys,
Slime balls are there.
yes, we ran it a little extra time for everybody just because we had a little rough start. But fear not, guys, we did come through, and we appreciate everybody hanging on till the very end. Thanks, guys, who enjoyed the show. And all the guys, all the Flub drivers that showed off the badass J-Series builds. Thank you, guys. And, of course, Flub RC always coming through with something exciting for the micro RC community, guys. So much appreciated again,
Yes.
Chris.
Thank
And
you guys.
Mark,
Dude,
you too,
seriously.
man. Even though I can't see you, bro.
I can't see
It's always
you, but it's good, man. We fly by Braille.
there you go, right?
Yeah.
Telepathy and all that stuff. So, all right.
No
Hey,
worries.
guys.
No worries. Hey,
We're ending it.
everybody have a good night.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Catch you next
Chris,
week.
thanks
Peace
again,
out.
man. Appreciate
Yep,
it.
thank you guys. Later.
Oh, yeah.
Later.